Right now, the CPU market is very much saturated. So I thought, why not let's make a list of best CPUs of 2020 so far, and why not share it with you guys. In this video, I'm going to tell you my top CPUs in 2020 so far in various different categories. And the categories are best gaming, workstation, the most fun you're going to have with a CPU, and the best overall, or in this case, or what I think is the winner of the CPUs of 2020 so far. Now let's elaborate those categories first. Best gaming, well, as the name suggests, here we are going to talk about the CPUs which have best gaming potential out of the box. But at the same time, I divided this category into two subcategories: one, the best CPU or the best gaming CPU that money can buy, and a budget option. And then again, when it comes to workstation, it's the same: the best budget or the best thing that money can buy and the budget option. And when it comes to having fun, well, it doesn't matter what the price is, and the winner has to check all the pillars of the aforementioned categories. It has to be best performance when it comes to gaming, it has to be a good performance when it comes to also workstation, and you are also need to have fun with the CPU, and you have to get all these things in a digestible package or budget. So let's start with the gaming CPUs first. Well, when it comes to gaming and the best gaming CPU money can buy, well, you cannot go wrong with the blue team's i9-10900K. Well, it is exceptional gaming performer thanks to its single core performance with crazy clock speed. But if you have a side hustle like you are a Twitch streamer, well, you have the capability to stream with the CPU. But again, not all of us have the capability to buy expensive CPU. Well, if you are in the budget crowd, well, you cannot go wrong with the Ryzen 3 3300X. It is a budget CPU, but it doesn't perform like one. Well, if you want to know more about these two CPUs, well, I did a comparison between these two CPUs and talked about how much a CPU matters when it comes to gaming. Now, let's talk about the Ryzen 3 3300X. Well, pair it with 16 gigabytes of RAM and a 1660 Ti, and you have a 1440p workhorse in your hand. Now, let's talk about some workstation CPUs, right? Not all of us always play games. We have to do work also, because we are not like Ninja and we can make our careers just only by playing Fortnite. Well, I know some of you guys are, but not all of us are featuring in the cover up of a big sports magazine. And if your work comes first and time comes second, and at the end of the day money comes through the door, well, you cannot go wrong with the Threadripper 3990X. It's a beast with 64 cores and 128 threads, clocked at 4.7 gigahertz. Well, if you want a similar performer from the blue team, you not only have to spend more money, but also you are not getting the similar performance. And with this baby, you can crush through a red 8K footage with ease. But what if you don't have a lot of money? You are a freelancer, or you new to this or work hard play harder industry. Well, then you cannot go wrong with 16 cores and 64 threads CPU, the Ryzen 9 3950X. It's a beast. And honestly, we have a lot of AMD CPUs today in the house, so let's give a round of applause for AMD. Let's do it, because they deserve it. But let's talk about the Ryzen 950X. And honestly, you can let down the 16 core beast, but this 16 core beast won't let you down. But hey, enough with this work hard play hard stuff. We are enthusiasts here. Not all of the time we want to play games, not all of the time we want to work. Sometimes we want to have fun, sometimes we want to push our CPU to its limits. Well, then Intel has you covered with its i9-10900K with the second appearance. First it's appeared in the gaming, now it's the overclocking champ. Well, if you don't believe me, just go to Google or YouTube and search i9-10900K overclocking potential or overclocking records. You will see guys overclocking it with LN2 or even some exotic cooling solution. And if you luck by chance own the silicon lottery, and if you have a cylinder of LN2, well, then you have a Millennium Falcon on your hand, and with it you can go galaxy far away. Well, now it's time for the winner, the Luke Skywalker of 2020's CPU. Well, when it comes to that, it's one and only option, and that is Ryzen 5 3600X. With its awesome price, it gives you great gaming performance, and when you want to do some work, 6 core 12 threads, well, it's a total beast. And that 4.4 gigahertz clock speed, well, you can push it to its limits and it won't let you down. And I can safely say this is the Han Solo of the CPUs nowadays, because it can do anything, anywhere, whatever. So this was my list of CPUs in 2020 so far. So yeah, this is it for this video, and no, I am not sponsored by Star Wars. And let me know your top CPUs of 2020 so far in the comment section, and which category you fall into and which CPU you are going to buy. And if you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't, leave a dislike. All the force may with you and tell you the right path. But if you want to watch more from this channel, you can check this video right here. And if you want to subscribe, which I appreciate if you do that, and I know you want to, well, do it by here. And this is Akash, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.